Richa is asking, is it possible to be related without attachment? Is it possible to be related without attachment? The question covers the wider issue of relationships. कि relationships होती क्या हैं? अटैचमेंट्स का रिलेशनशिप्स में क्या स्थान है? राइट डाउन. Relationships could come from three different distinct sources. There could be three bases of relationships. The lowest basis is the material basis. So basis of relationship, lowest basis, the name is material basis. What kind of relationship is this material relationship? This relationship is the same that exists, for example, between one chemical and another chemical, or let's say between an iron and a magnet. So the magnet attracts the iron piece is attracted to the magnet, and both of them do not know why. There is a relationship, there is a clear relationship, but both of them do not understand that relationship. It's a very dead, very material relationship. Such kind of relationships are possible in human beings as well, where two people are apparently related, but none of them understands why the relationship exists at all. You put water over sodium and immediately you get the hydroxide. There is a relationship that has happened, but neither does sodium understand nor does water as to why all this is happening. And because they do not understand why and how all this is happening, so they have no control as well. Sodium can never decide that today I will not react. Sodium is conditioned to react. It is a slave in that sense, that the moment you put water over it, it is bound to react and enter into a relationship. This is the lowest kind of relationship possible. A little higher than this is the animal basis of relationship. In the animal basis of relationship, the two parties are attached due to fear and greed. We are attached so that we may get something from the other party. The other party gives me security, gives me money, gives me an identity. That's what the greed factor is. And also, I'm afraid of going against pattern, going against tradition and convention. It is just coming from the past, so I'm related to somebody. This is the fear factor. This is the animal basis of relationship. That the relationship exists only because of greed and fear. Then there is the human basis of relationship, and the human basis of relationship is love and understanding. Human basis of relationship is love and understanding. Getting it? In relationship between two conscious human beings, there is place only for an intelligent understanding and for love. There is no place for dead attachment. Attachment, remember, is always material. Attachment is always material. So wherever there is attachment, the basis of relationship becomes the lowest basis. What is the lowest basis? The material basis. So if our relationships are based on attachment, we are not attached, we are not related like two proper human beings. Human beings are not related on the basis of attachment. Only material is related based on attachment. Human beings are related based on their intelligence. The spontaneous overflow of that intelligence is what is called love. Do you want to understand how attachment is totally material? If you take iron and nickel or cobalt, anything, any other material, and you put 2 bars of these 2 metals together for a sufficiently long time. You take an iron bar and you take a nickel bar and you put these 2 together for a sufficiently long time, what will happen? These 2 will get fused with each other. The molecules of iron will get diffused into the nickel bar, and nickel molecules in their turn will penetrate into the iron bar, and these 2 will get attached to each other. Attachment is the property of all materials. All materials. Attachment is directly proportional to the time you spend with any person or anything. There have been experiments where a newborn kid was continuously kept close to a wall like this. He was given food near the wall. Even when he was playing, he was allowed to play only near the wall. And all the time, sleeping, eating, playing, the wall was in front of him, close to him. Soon, the kid became so attached to the wall that if you would hit the wall, he would feel as if he is being hit. You take him away from the wall and he would start crying as if his own body part is being separated from him. Attachment is the property of material. It is dependent upon time and space. The more time any material spends with any other material, the more attached they get. The closer any material is to any other material, the more attached they get. Attachment is not the property of intelligence. Attachment only means that we are behaving like a material. Are you getting it? Those who have old bikes or have seen old cars would have noticed a phenomena. If the shockers or suspensions or any other nut bolts, they have not been opened since 8 years or 10 years or 15 years, now you cannot open them. What happens? The nut and the bolt, they get fused together. Now you have to cut the thing open. This is attachment. Any 2 people who stay together for a sufficiently long time will get attached. Any 2 material who are together for a sufficiently long time will get attached. Attachment is not at all love. Anything that you remain close to for a long period of time, you will just get attached. That is the material part of human brain. And attachment only indicates that we are material and that the basis of our relationship is just material. There is no love in attachment, and hence a relationship of attachment is not a human relationship. What happens is, Richa, that we often confuse attachment with love. In fact, attachment kills love. Where there is attachment, there can be no love. Because love is a highly intelligent action. Love is a highly intelligent action. You see, if I am attached to something, I'll want that thing to be always close to me, right? If I'm attached to somebody, I'll want that person to be close to me. That way, I'm taking away his freedom, because as an individual, that person may want to go away. But what would my interest be? That I am always attached to him, always close in space or mentally. Attachment is thus not at all conducive to freedom, to love. In attachment, I am bothered about my own narrow interests, which is not love. Not at all. Freedom from attachment does not mean that you are giving up on your relationships. I understand that we get a little afraid. We start feeling, when somebody says that we should not be attached, we start feeling as if we are being told to give up our relationships. No. Freedom from attachment does not mean that you have to stop relating to some person. Freedom from attachment means that the person can be the same friend, same relative, same family members, but the basis of relationship has changed. The friend is the same, but I am not relating to that friend in a material or animal way now. I am relating with that friend in a human way now. So don't be scared. This activity is not asking you to run away from your friends, family, or the society. All that this activity is saying, you're talking of the activity freedom. All that this activity is saying is, change the basis of your relationships. Move to a more healthy, more human basis of relationship. Is that not good? Won't it be better if we relate to our friends, not in a material way, but in a human way? Won't it be good? Yes? All right, Richard? All right, yes.